Hello, this is James with MeetMax Games, and I'm here to walk you through a quick gameplay demo, a showcase of the gameplay of our trivia game, Wild Guess. Wild Guess is our take, MeetMax Games' take on social trivia. It's not just your average pub trivia, and I'm going to show you how it differs just now. So first things first, when you're looking at this screen, note that this is what your screen might look like, obviously at a virtual or remote event, but just to be clear, all of our games work very well at remote, hybrid, or in-person events indeed. So if you're looking for those kind of things, feel free to reach out at meetmaxgames.com and we can tell you a little bit more about that. So a brief overview of how Wild Guess works. Obviously, you're going to work to earn the most points. You're going to answer the questions. You're going to make a guess, and then you're going to answer a few more guesses in various ways, and that's where our social element comes in. I'm going to show you how that works in just a minute, and so I'm going to start up the game. So here you go, I've started up the game, and the first thing you'll note is that one of the things that makes Wild Guess a little bit different is the type of questions that we have. So there are two qualifications to become a Wild Guess question. One is that it's very unlikely that anybody comes anywhere near the answer, right? What's the greatest number of recorded licks it's taken to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Right? Obviously, this has lots of different answers. There's a ton of debate and all the things like that. It's designed so that you could answer lots and lots of a very wide range, right, of answers. And so that in itself is one of the key components of this game. So you'll note one of the ways to earn points is everybody individually is going to type in a number to answer that just by themselves, right? And the closest answer out of those people gets their team 5 points. So I'm going to submit that. The second thing, and this is going to look a little bit weird because I'm the only person playing, this is designed to be a team game with lots of people, is we're going to compute all of the answers that were put together. So all of the players that put their numbers in, we would spit out these multiple choice answers, right? And so these answers actually would be curated based on your team. So none of these number sets are going to be the same. The idea here is we're really figuring out from these numbers what our team thinks is the answer, or excuse me, what the whole group thinks is the answer, and then our team has to make the decision. So in this phase, now we're in our teams. We're in small groups, whether we're in person, huddled together, or in a virtual event, we are in our breakout rooms, and we make two guesses. Each of us is going to pitch an individual guess, this on this left-hand column, and then we're going to earn more points by putting together a team guess. Obviously, I can't show you because I'm playing by myself, but down here it says the whole team must agree for your guess to be valid, so we have to agree on this right-hand guess that's worth more points. We'll talk about that and see. Another cool thing that makes this game a little bit more social is while we're playing these guesses, you'll notice these bars going up and down. That actually would happen for all of the guesses in the game of Wild Guess. So other teams' answers are going to show up here. We get a sense of what other teams are guessing in addition to these numbers being populated. One of these numbers is going to be right. The rest of them are going to be populated by everybody's guesses. That makes sense. So this is how we make it social, right? When we're talking about what we think everybody thinks rather than what's the exact answer. And that's the way our twist is there. So I'm going to fast forward to get to the end of the round to show you the results. And so here we go. All right, and so here we get to the results phase of the round. Obviously, this would be a little bit different. Lowest answer and highest answer normally would be different players. That's a little something for the host to talk about. But then we would get the closest answer, those 5 points. We'd get the correct answer. This is how many licks it did take in that experiment. It's fantastic. And teams would be awarded points. So this is one round. In this version, it is of 8 total questions, 8 total rounds. At the end of that game, the team that wins the most points is the winning team. So it's a very social trivia game. Another quick thing to note is that this game is completely customizable. If you want us to curate trivia for you about any theme, we've done lots of Halloween or holiday themes. We can do anything you like, even if it's very, very narrow. We're happy to curate a trivia for you. The other thing is if you'd like to come up with trivia that is maybe relevant to your company or relevant to your team, that's totally cool too. We can work with you to create those as well. So it's highly customizable, and that's one of the great things about this game. And so that's the end of the gameplay walkthrough. Very, very simple game. If you have any other questions, please feel free. Like I said, reach out at meetmaxgames.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.